Hey there folks, how you doing? My name is Sadai. Thanks for clicking on my video. Against my better judgment, we're back again. We're going to do another set of expert battles against the computer. This is not against real people. I am too sensitive and competitive, and I hate losing enough that I can't do it against real people. I only fight against the computer. But if you don't know, Pokemon TCG Pocket has step-up battles where you can basically farm for rewards and things like that. And I want rewards because I want hourglasses and I want open packs. I'm more of a collector, less of a battler, but that's okay. That's what makes the content more interesting, question mark. So what I do is there are a number of these battles that we're going to go into today. First up is this grass deck, and we have to beat it twice. In order to achieve these missions, I need to do it a couple times. So I mean, there might be a way to do it once, but I can't. Win this battle with only darkness type, so that's what we're trying first. We're going to try and take it on with darkness type, and we'll need some powerful darkness types because most of these cards that are in this darkness deck are weak to grass. And then we also have to beat it with 3 diamond rarity or less. So that's when I'll come in with a fire deck, something with the advantage to try and beat that. We have to win by turn 12, win without losing any points, and deal a bunch of damage. So that's something I'll probably come back and farm to do all that damage. And another thing I try to do is I try to use decks and cards that were relevant at the time that this set released. So Spacetime Smackdown, old set. It's like over a year old probably. So most of the Pokemon I'm using are from Spacetime Smackdown era. I have added some extra cards to try and give us a little bit of a boost. So like Ice Pops, and that might be the newest thing that's in here since Spacetime came out. But yeah, we're gonna go, and I get to use some of my prettier cards that I've acquired in the year since this came out. So Shiny Darkrai there. So let's go ahead and try battle number 1 and see how it goes. If you watched my previous expert battle event, you know Alolan Exeggutor destroyed my soul. And this deck has an Alolan Exeggutor in it. So I'm fingers crossed. Oh dear, this is also a pretty bad start for us, starting Darkrai. We would have much rather started Sneasel, especially since we're going first. It's very bad for us. They did start Yama, so at least we're not going up against an Execute yet. But Sneasel would have been... that helps. That can at least help us get out if we need to. Do I want to cape this? Let's just end our turn. We can make decisions next turn. Nothing else is happening this turn. Can't attach energy. Can't do any damage. I'm already thinking ahead to my turn, so I'll put energy on Darkrai to do some damage. And then I'll probably end the turn, but I just need to get a Sneasel. Without a Sneasel, I'm in a world of hurt here. So I am going to cape this because I have another one. What I'll probably do, if I get my Sneasel, is I will energize the Darkrai, retreat, and Dawn up an energy. But I have to get a Sneasel. So I need Professors, I need Pokeballs, I need any way to draw a Sneasel. And this is bad for me too, because that card, oh, these cards do so much damage. They had the energy advantage too. So this is gonna hurt. They got both their evolutions, man. This is before... Exeggutor is the death of me. I hate this card. I hate fighting against this card. It's so stinking strong. I think we're in the worst. We're in the worst timeline. We're not gonna win this. There's just no way I can do enough damage. I didn't get the basics I needed. They're buried. All my cards are buried. I don't even have anything in my discard pile yet. It's that rough. So we are gonna X-speed. Unfortunately, we will retreat out into our other Darkrai here, trying to save on some life points, you know. We will pass up an energy. And then we'll end our turn, because that's all I can do right now. Do I have other X speeds? I think I have another X speed buried in this deck as well. I don't know if it's buried or not. It's a little bit better for us. Gives us a chance of living another turn. Okay, that does too. But guess what? We still don't have. We still don't have a Sneasel. It's okay, like, I need a Dawn, I need an X speed, I need a Sneasel. There's so many cards I need. And that might seal the deal. Actually, we can cape. Guarantees us another turn. Executor is just too strong. And healing, man, I hate this card. We needed Sneasel Weavile because Sneasel Weavile can come out and hit as quick as Executor, and it can do decent damage. I mean, if we get our Sneasel, we have a chance. There's a Pokeball, so we'll get our Sneasel. Which means I'm probably going to attack with Darkrai here for as much damage as I can. And try to get it. Okay, what do I do? So I do 100. And then I could, unless they heal again, but oh, I've already used a supporter, so it doesn't matter. I can red with Weavile to get the KO, but if they heal, yeah, see, it's just so bad for me. 140 HP, I can live a hit. Yanmega back there is ready to go though, so Yanmega just comes in, gets the revenge kill. Man, Executor is such a good, strong attacking wall. There's literally nothing I can do. At this point, I don't even need the red. The red wouldn't have done, I mean, unless they heal again, but I don't think they do. I think the only healing they really had at this time. Oh, yep, see, they win. Okay, we're gonna try and get out of here before the attack. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna leave that in because, hey, that shows that I'm not good at this. First battle, loss. If I keep losing, I'm gonna cut out battles until you see me win, hopefully. And look, I dealt 230 damage. If we get a better start, we have a better chance. We just have to draw Sneasel and Weavile. That's what makes these battles difficult, is you have to win with a type advantage and their expert level, right? So they actually have like decently optimized decks. Oh man, what would I give for a Dawn? Dawn would be the best possible start because I'm going second. Oh, I'm like anxious for a Dawn. It would be so exciting to get a Dawn. All that HP though, it's killer. Just a Pokeball, okay. So what does that mean I'm gonna do? It probably means... I Sneasel and attack. And try to get some damage on it. That's the bad thing about Sneasel though, is it can do no damage. 25% of the time, we do not hit. Let's hit at least one, please. Okay, we got our one. Man, it sucks not doing weakness damage. Thankfully, they went first, so this is an okay start for us. Still. Ooh, they have the Omega too. This is an okay start. I'm gonna get another Darkrai out. I mean, I'm gonna bench it. I might as well. Gives me like Sabrina. I almost evolved with the wrong one. Alright, so we're gonna do a good amount of damage to this guy. Depends on if they have Ericas. And if they flip heads. I do have my Ice Pop ready to go. And honestly, it's the Executor I'm terrified of more than the Yanmega back there. Yeah. I just need to be able to hit for so much more damage than I'm hitting for. It's doing a lot. So even to out heal that is hard. Really hard to out heal that. Yeah, so I think I'd try. I think I'd try to get 2 Ice Pops just in case they flip tails. I need to flip a heads. I need them to flip a tails. If either of those things don't happen, this is a waste of my Ice Pop. It's a waste of my Ice Pop. Thankfully, Darkrai is going to come in and start hitting things, but they're going to start powering up Yanmega. Does Yanmega have a retreat cost? It does. What do I want to do? I should have Cyrus before powering Darkrai if I was planning on hitting the Yanmega. I think I need to wear down the Executor as much as possible. And then I need capes to survive the Yanmega. So if I don't get a cape, maybe I bring in the Yanmega. They're caping, so now I have less of a shot of killing that thing. See, if I would have flipped my heads, we would have survived this. That sucks. Okay, Executor's going down. They didn't heal. That's a beautiful thing for me. How do I want to do this, though? Oh, because they have 2 points, man. That makes it so hard. X speed and a cape. Okay, I'm in a position where I can possibly win, and I hope this decision doesn't cost me the game. Actually, I just Professored, so I can't Cyrus. Never mind. My choice has been made for me. I have to take out the Executor. I was strongly considering Cyrusing and then trying to get ahead of them on an energy curve a little bit, because thankfully Yanmega I don't think it can attack me this turn. I can live 1 and I can hopefully get some attacks off. I think I have this. If they Sabrina me, I'm toast. Do they have a Sabrina? If they have a Sabrina, I need to cape this guy. I have to. They can't Cyrus me. They can only Sabrina me. I'm gonna take a big hit. But I win. Okay. This was hard, as I anticipated. It only took me 2 tries. I did lose a point, so we did not achieve that battle mission. I'm doing decent damage, but I get to come in now with a fire deck, so something that actually has a type advantage, and see what I can do. Now, the fire deck that I'm coming in are 3 diamonds and less, so they're not strong Pokemon. And to be honest with you, the last time I had to do an Executor battle, spoiler warning, I used a different deck than the one I'm going to use now. And honestly, it was Executor Celebi, and it was just Executor that was crushing my soul. But I'm coming in with Pokemon I think that are worse than I did last time to try and beat this. So we'll have a type advantage. I don't know if it's going to be enough. We're going in with Slugma, Magcargo, Magmar, Magmortar, and Rotom Heat. We do have elemental switches and flame patches and poison barbs. We're trying to get as much damage off as we can. I have a bounded field. I have a May, I have Pokecoms. I guess I'm so worried about... Actually, I'm going to edit this real fast. I'm going to edit out one of these Pokemon comms. And I'm going to put another Bounded Field in, because Bounded Field is cheesy as all get out. And unfortunately, I think it's my biggest win condition. Is if I Bounded Field and I am able to do some damage. I think I probably need a way to generate fire energy in this, and I don't have that. Because Magmortar, Heat Rotom, and Magcargo, I think all require multiple energy. Kind of making me miss Rapidash a little bit. Going second. It's advantage. Okay, I guess I didn't need both of those Bounded Fields. If Slugma did 30, I would have rejoiced. I would have rejoiced to the heavens. The heavens would have heard me. So how much money do you want to bet they have an Executor? Because they always have an Executor. I have to put it out. I have to. Because if they evolve and knock out my Slugma, I'm toast otherwise. So we will field. Again, right now it's not going to give me any advantage because this attack would have done 40 regardless. But if I have to go into Rotom Heat, it will give me a slight... Yep, see, they have it. I knew they would. So if they flip heads, Slugma's out of here. And this is why this card is crazy. I thought about holding on to the Rotom just to May or Pokecoms. I hate Executor. He just doesn't die. Okay, Slugma lives. Do I draw the Magcargo or do I power the Rotom? Or do I... Well, let's see what happens. Magmortar and a Poison Barb. Poison Barb's interesting. Because I can at least poison it as it goes down. Put a little bit of poison damage. And there's really nothing else that is advantageous here. I don't have any way to shuffle my deck. I don't have any way to fish for cards. Slugma's going down. A poisoned Executor is better than a non-poisoned Executor. And he got the heads, so maybe that means next turn he won't get the heads. I need a basic or I'm toast, and I also lost a point. But that's okay. I actually, once I beat this with a 3 diamond or less deck, I can come back in. I'll come back in with like a strong Fire EX deck and like Mega Charizard. And try to wipe the floor with this. It's just trying to win. I didn't get my card. So if they flip heads, game over. Actually, if I flip heads, maybe I should have put Victini in this deck. Because if I flip heads, I think he's toast. 50-50. I got a tails. Okay, if they flip heads, I'm toast. If they evolve that Executor in the back, I'm pretty toast. Okay, we're living to... We get another chance here. I don't think I have healing in this deck. Another Professor. Give me a basic. Pokeball gives me a basic. Basic what? Magmar, please. Okay, I want a Magmar. I'm gonna try. Because Magmortar has a chance of... Oh, gosh, are you kidding me? Okay, well, that was a mistake. I knew that was possible. Actually, I only had one Magmar, so it was very unlikely that I pulled the Magmar. I guess that was stupid. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Executor's gone. We got past that. roadblock, but Kangaskhan can come in and knock me out. And if they evolve Execute into Executor, it will knock me out. So they can't retreat this. They have to flip 2 heads. One. We're still in it. May, are you kidding me? All right, May, let's see what you give us. Magmar's here, Mag Cargo. So we're sending back the Mag Cargos. We're gonna start powering a Magmar. Magmortar does 100 and burns. That's really good. Man, no heads. Heads would have been really nice. Now they can withdraw. Magmortar has 130 HP. It can live a couple of hits. Not if they're flipping heads though, but most of the time it should live a couple hits. And with Bounded Field, it doesn't stand a chance. Actually, Bounded Field again is going to give us the win here, because Flame Patches. Oh, I was anxious about this one. I wish I could have come in and won more handedly and not needed the Bounded Field. The Bounded Field is a little cheesy, but I would have won, I think. I really think I would have won that. With burn damage, yeah, he was gone next turn anyway, even without the Bounded Field. Sorry, I have to put Bounded Fields in here because I just don't want to lose. I just don't want to lose. Please tell me that I didn't have anything in there that was more than a 3-diamond. Okay, see, that's a hard mission to accomplish there. So we are done. We've accomplished the hard ones. Now I just have to do damage and win without losing a point. Again, I can come in here with a powerful fire type deck to achieve both of those things. So we're gonna move on to Infernape. So as you can imagine, a weakness, I have to beat it with a weakness, and it's gonna have a few cards you just saw. Being Yanmega. We're gonna go with our own Yanmega deck. So here he is. I do have a very pretty Rainbow Yanmega that I've never used. We have Kartana in here for support, and we have Celebi in here just in case Yanmega bricks. Erica's of my own, Guzma's Fragrant Forests, Sabrina, Cyrus. I can use pretty cards in this because it's just winning with the weakness, right? So winning with only grass types. Let me double check that, because one time I did this with it was supposed to be colorless, and I threw a water generator in there, and that bit me in the butt. And then the 3-diamond or rare or less, like if you have a full art, a 1-star full art of a 1-diamond card, it counts that as a rare card or a stronger card than 3-diamond. So I always have to double check and make sure I don't. Going first with Yanmega is pretty bad. Going first with Kartana though? Oh, I can only put, oh sorry, I was distracted. Going first with Kartana. Kartana is, I mean, going second with Kartana is amazing. We got our Celebi too. So this Flagrant Forest is flagrant. Fragrant Forest is not going to be very helpful, but we will still put it out and try to thin our deck a little bit. I think this gets us another Yanmega or another Kartana. I kind of want to... I'm going to hold on to it. I don't think I need to lay anything down right away. So Celebi is here for one purpose. If I have to evolve to Yanmega, Yanmega needs 3 energy to attack. And if I can't get Yanmega in with 3 energy, at least I can use Yanma's attack, because Celebi will let you use the attack of a prior evolution. No, I am just trying to keep Kartana alive a little longer. Infernape is scary. If they evolve into Monferno, they might be able to live another attack from... They might be able to knock out Kartana. I have a lot of cards. I should start putting in like red card. They're gonna get their evolution. That's a lot of cards, man. Going with a pony. That's why I have the Guzma. Okay, this is interesting. This is not what I expected. Now this is hard though, because it's like, I really want to use the professors, but I also don't want my Kartana to go down yet. I want to do damage to something that doesn't have the helmet, so I'm thinking of Sabrina-ing something in. Because when am I going to really get another great opportunity to Sabrina? Probably Heatmore. Yeah, that's what I expected there. Heatmore will knock out my Kartana. So do I want to put other Kartana down just so that I have something to go into? Yes, yes I do. Beautiful Kartana cards. Doing lots of damage to a Heatmore. I'm shocked they don't have their evolutions yet. Maybe they have Rapidash. Rapidash would actually be a really strong card. A hard card to beat. I assume they just attack me with Heatmore. If they have Rapidash, they could withdraw the Heatmore. Yeah, they might withdraw the Heatmore. Attack with Rapidash. Yeah, has more HP. Makes more sense. We're putting in Kartana. Kartana will not live long. It's gonna one turn. So it's just giving me a little bit of time to find Yanmega. And we have to professors. I'm actually not even gonna... Ooh, the field blower though. This is not good. I have to get Yanmega. Intern. Now I'm sure if they just drew Monferno, I'm sure they have Infernape back there, so I think I'm toast. It took too long. Even to get Yanmega set up, it's not like I had Yanmega ready. I didn't have Yanma in the back with enough energy anyway, so I'm gonna get to draw 3 cards this turn. There he is. I mean, I might as well professors and see what I get. Leaf Capes, I have Leaf Capes. I don't know how much. Do I have Leaf Capes? I don't know how much Infernape does. It does a lot. Nothing. Are you kidding me? Two of those are Leaf Capes. Okay, we're gonna have to Field Blower. And now it's just hope and a prayer. Would love to win this. Unless they, I mean, unless their Infernapes are buried. I don't know how much HP Infernape has. They're bringing it in. They're confident. It's bad for me. Yeah. 140. I'm toast. A leaf cape would have let me live. It does the exact amount, man. Where were my leaf capes? Because I'm not weak. I'm not Yanmega's not weak to fire. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Alright, full disclosure. This is battle number 4. This is the 4th attempt. The previous 3 have obviously been losses. I just have not... It just hasn't been going my way. Like, obviously, that's what that means. I've made a change to the deck. I've brought in Badoo. Because Badoo doesn't need energy and can potentially give me a little bit of help. Sorry, the cats are feeding. So going first, I can potentially like kind of stall and mess with them a little bit. And then, but what I really need a Yanma. So we'll see what happens here. Another Professors gives me a chance. Pokeball gives me, I think, Yanma. Now I just need the Yanmega. But the nice thing is I get to do a little bit of damage to this Ponyta. I have an Erica, I have a Leaf Cape, like, this is decent. Oh, it just makes them lose abilities. I thought it paralyzed. Alright, well it does 10 damage for no energy, so at least we got that going for us. I don't think they have anything on this deck that has abilities, so that actually doesn't help me. All it does is it does a little bit of damage for no energy. Which if I had gone second, I mean, going first is not the worst thing because I was able to actually attack. But I do need to get as much energy on Yanmega as possible, as fast as possible. Ooh, they Rocky helmeted too, so my guy doesn't live. What are we gonna get with the Professors? That's the big question. That's rough, that's rough. I have to Professors though. I have to. Okay. Now it's just an energy game. Alright, we're gonna attack. I was like, so many things you could try, but I'm gonna put in the other Badoo. Maybe let it get knocked out. I have healing. I have a Guzma, so before I actually have to use Yanmega, maybe I can heal it. I can Leaf Cape it. I can Guzma. If they evolve into Rapidash, then this guy goes down right away. Oh, he goes down with a combustion. Eat more. Also, so that is a thing. Ah, and another. Okay, Guzma's really good now. So we will need to Guzma. And we're gonna need to Yanmega. Guzma is a good Guzma though, because both their Rocky helmets are getting used. Field Blower is less important at this second. Guzma. Beautiful. Love when Guzma does something like that. And this is what Celebi's here for. Celebi was here just in case I had to put in Yanmega before he had enough energy. I could still attack. Now it's only 20. Not a lot, but it's damage. I just don't want to see a Chimchar. That's what I don't want to see. Don't really want to see that either. Another Erica would be great. Decisions. So right now this is doing more damage to me. So we take it out. Oh, we do 120. I thought we only did 100. Dang. My phone is struggling, as you can tell. I think this one we might win. Because we're not seeing an Infernape. Gives me the biggest hope. And we'll almost have a full HP on Mega. If Chimchar does hit the bench here. But unfortunately the phone is chugging, so I'm gonna have to take a break after this one and let it cool off, and I'll have to come back for another recording here. Now they don't have Rare Candy, because Rare Candy I don't think was a thing at Spacetime Smackdown. If they do, they haven't used it yet. I don't know if I have any more basics. I think I have another Yanma. I don't even know if I want to put it out, actually. So it doesn't really do me much good. Sabrina would be fun to knock out the Chimchar, but I don't think they would give it to me. I think they're coming in with Monferno. And Monferno doesn't knock me out. Infernape wouldn't knock me out right now. Unfortunately, Infernape would do a ton of damage to me. There's no way I could 2-ko. I wouldn't be able to survive 2 hits with Infernape, but I mean, I guess if they did have Rare Candy and hit me, I could always Sabrina into Heat more and win that way. Oh, they're not even gonna... Oh, okay. So yeah, they're trying to protect it, but I win. Okay. This is hard. It's really hard to win with weakness. It can happen. You just have to draw beautifully. You have to build a deck that enables you to draw as well as possible. Because you're just so much at the mercy of your cards. Like there's a pathway to victory, right? But you have to build your deck in such a way that'll give you that pathway as much as possible. And then you also need a little bit of luck with the way that the computer is drawing, because if the computer draws really well, especially with a fast attacking deck like Infernape, if they draw their cards well, you're done. Like, so that did take me 4 tries. That was the 4th try. First time with Budu though. Budu might have been the secret sauce there. Who knows? So yeah, we accomplished some of those things. Like I said, I'm gonna have to let my phone cool off. This taxes my phone a lot, so I'll be right back to try and beat Infernape with a type advantage. All right, folks, it's the next day. I'm back. I spent all morning meal prepping. It's not even morning anymore, it's afternoon. It's been like 3 hours of meal prep. I'm cooking dinner later tonight, so lots of time in the kitchen. I'm tired. But I'm here to record. So we are picking up right where we left off. It's Infernape. It's been 24 hours for me, so be patient with me. We're going up against Infernape. We need a 3-diamond or less deck. So I'm going with Mamoswine. I've used Mamoswine before. I think he's kind of cool. I've got a Celebi in here just in case I can't hit with Mamoswine right away. And I need to evolve into it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's, you know, these 3-diamond and less decks, they don't have EXs, so they're not the most like powerful cards. I have both Mamos. I don't have, and I'm going first, that's rough. I don't have, man, Swinub only has 60 HP too. Bounded Field's kind of nice, but I'm kind of thinking I just copycat because I have nothing else going for me. I have nothing. I was hoping for a Mantike start. It kind of sucks to get rid of the Mamos. Oh, we got the Rare Candy and a Mamo. That's interesting. That's very interesting. End the turn. Do I want to evolve? I want to heal with Irida. Mammo has thick fat too, so it takes resisted damage from attacks. It takes minus 30. So like, what's his face here wouldn't even really hurt me. Man, just now thinking though, like, Infernape does so much damage. Celebi would be really nice. It'd be really nice if we got our Celebi. We're just gonna bulk up and see what happens. I know I can't retreat it now for the Mantike. Mantike is here to power up Mammo. I just got all the cards I needed for Mammo. This is going to do nothing. So even Infernape, who does, I think he does 140 or 120. He's gonna be doing like 50 less. So it's still significant. I'm really wishing for a Celebi. Celebi would be very cool. I don't know if I heal yet. Heals 40. Let's heal. Get another card out of our hand. I shouldn't be worried about Copycat. I've got Copycat in the back of my mind, like get rid of as many cards as possible. This 140. So I'm taking 50 less. So he's gonna do 90. So I don't really live. I don't live 2 hits. So maybe I do need like a... Ooh, interesting, but still gonna die. Not gonna get my hits off, unfortunately, and I don't have a Swinub to do anything with, so... Can't retreat. All I can do is hit for 60. Don't even have my bounded fields. It is what it is. This one might be erased. Oh, Rocky Helmet too. That's extra bad. Alright. Running away with Infernape. They didn't have a Flame Patch. Man, where's my professors? Professors! This is interesting, but it's not good. I'm gonna hit really hard. Infernape's gonna come in and knock me out. I get 1 hit off, that's cool. Frosty Flattening, let's go. And with Bounded Field, that would do so much damage. So much damage. Okay, yeah, Infernape's coming back. I forgot about the energy thing. If they don't have a Flame Patch, Infernape really struggles. Can't hit 2 times in a row, but that's why the no retreat cost is really strong for him. So I am going to put in Mantike. I think this one's lost. There's very low chance I come back from this. That's one thing we needed. Now I need a rare candy. I mean, what's Infernape gonna do? Do they have a Flame Patch yet? No. So they can't charge Infernape yet. I need this rare candy. That's what I need. Professors, where are you? Their Pokeball. I think that gets me a Mantike, maybe. They have 2 points, so that doesn't do me any good. I can't do the retreat. Guess we wait 1 more turn, see if we get our card. Both professors got buried. Like, really buried. This has to pull rare candy. It's trying. The game is trying. Do I have 90 HP? I do. game's trying to give me a chance. Just headbutt. There's no downside to the 120 attack, but I just didn't need it. I've got Celebi out there, might as well take advantage. This is interesting. So I'm gonna take a big hit. Yeah, okay, so they're bringing in the one with more HP. Did they not have flame patches with Space-Time Smackdown? Because if they had a flame patch, like, this would be over. Pounded field, guys. At the very end. Say goodbye. Bye, Inferni. Oh wow, I can't believe I pulled that back. That's crazy. I was really on the back foot there. Okay, first battle back. We gotta win. We gotta win. Good job, Mamo. I was hoping. When I saw that Mamo had that fire resistance, I was like, this is kind of cool. Like, it's kind of cool to try this. Get 12 or more points. So I need to come back in with a good deck, and I'll try that later. And I think I still need to win without losing a point. I betrayed. Okay, Palkia time. So probably I need to win with a fire deck. Who do I have? I forgot to bring my iPad in with me, so I don't really remember. Depends on what I labeled. Okay, so I'm going with Infernape myself, but I have flame patches. I have memory lights, I have flame patches, I have Oricorio, I have rare candies, I have a Pokecoms, I have professors, I have red, I have stuff. Let's try. The goal is to win. I don't have anything that's not fire type, right? Yeah, okay. That Mamoswine deck, I had the Full Art Mamoswine and I had the Full Art May. And right before the battle, I remembered I needed to take them out and switch them out with their non-Full Art versions. Glad I did. Because I got credit where I needed credit. Ooh, lots of Pokeballs. Interesting. And I'm going second. So I'm going to thin the deck a little bit. I would love to draw my Infernape because I have a rare candy and I have a flame patch. What am I going against? Palkia Vaporeon. Manaphy's here. There's Palkia. Man, I have that weakness. That's so scary. There's Memory Light. That's interesting. Ori. This is the other Chim. This is Shiny Chimchar, if memory serves. Interesting hand. We need the Infernape. I would honestly love to have Oricorio in. But let's just scratch. See what we can do. Leaf. Ooh. They're bringing in Palkia. They're not. They're powering Vaporeon. Oh, okay. So they're going to power Vaporeon, they're going to power Palkia, and then they're going to Vaporeon the energy. Interesting, interesting. Okay, Professors is as good of a chance as I have to get Infernape. 11 cards, not likely. Oh my gosh. Oh, the comms is there. That helps. Okay, so the Memory Light is here just in case, like if I can only flame patch one energy, or if I can't flame patch, I can at least still attack with Chimchar for a little bit of damage. Man, it kind of sucks that I have to use up all my energy just to get rid of this thing. But I do need to get rid of it. Because Palkia is gonna... Red, I want red. Because if they bring in Palkia, I could knock out red. I'd knock it out with red. That's why red's in the deck. So just 150. I kinda wish I had a cape. He's up to 3. It's gonna hit me for 50. I'm gonna hit back pretty hard. And I might have a chance here. With this big hit, it depends. Do they run? would they run? Man, if only I did 10 more. Giovanni! Should have put a Giovanni in here. Alright, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Again, memory light, if it would be like an opportunity to memory light, but I'm going down, so. Hurts 20 on the bench. The Chimchar comes in and finishes this battle over, right? Should I give it to Oricorio? No, we give it to Shiny Chimchar, of course. Oh, and that Oricorio, if I would have attacked with Oricorio before, I really tried. I really tried to like finagle it so that I could one-shot Palkia, but it just didn't work out that way. Okay. Good job, Chimchar. Taking down a Palkia. So proud of you. Shiny Infernape gets the thumbnail. Okay, we're 2 for 2. Today is, so far, we're doing okay today. Now I need to go in with an electric deck, and you might have saw it before, but it's one of the best decks out there, even today, I think, for electric. It's Magnezone. So we're trying with Magnezone, Zeraora, Magneton. What's new? Lucky Ice Pop, Protective Poncho to protect against getting hit on the bench, and Clement to hopefully help us draw Magneton. Did I have switches? Yes, I do. All right, let's see what happens. Again, I couldn't use the beautiful Zeraora card. I couldn't use the Full Art Oricorio. You know, all that. I should have checked to make sure I didn't have any Full Art trainers. If I see one, I'll be really sad. This is kind of cool. All right, so what I could do, I'm going first. I could start hitting pretty hard with Magneton. I'm gonna try this. Or no, I'm gonna start hitting with Zeraora and using Magneton on the bench. Maybe we start with Zeraora. I would love to put in the Magneton, but I think we're gonna put Magnemite on the bench for now. They start with Manaphy, which is a really good start for them because they're going second. Obviously, Bounded Field is wonderful. I'm gonna throw that out there. Zeraora gets an automatic energy, so we're attacking next turn. And we're gonna get to start charging with Magneton there. So Manaphy goes down. It just depends on if they start charging a Palkia beforehand. They don't have any basics. Game over. Okay, well, that was fun, guys. We did really... I built a really strong deck. Good job, Zeraora. Unbeatable. Oh, I love... See, this is not the luck we were having yesterday. Imagine, if you're still watching, I'll say 90% of the people who clicked on this video haven't made it this far. You look at what you got to see. You stuck through the tough times. I barely dealt any damage that game. But I'm definitely coming back in here with a stronger... I've never, like, used Magnezone or anything, but... And I didn't lose a point. Oh, that feels so good. I don't know if you noticed, but I did go back into the Yanmega deck, and I think I used the Infernape deck to clean up the missions in that, so... Okay, now we're going against an electric deck. And who do we need? We need a water deck. So I'm using my own Palkia deck. Palkia, Greninja, Manaphy. Is what I decided to go with. Rare candies for Greninja, Misties, and a Bounded Field, of course. So we're weaker, right? Oh, wait. Oh yeah, this is a new... Okay. I had a complete brain fart there. So this is us trying to beat it with water. So we do need to have strong cards. I'm gonna jinx myself, but like... The fact that I've done this many battles in this short of amount of time, I'm making so much more progress into this battle event video than I anticipated. So I thought after today, I'd probably have to like take another break, come back tomorrow, the day after, next weekend. Why did we start with a Froakie of all things? That's rough. That's a rough start. Rotom. I don't even know what Rotom does. Thankfully, they are going first. That does give us a nice advantage here. That sucks. Okay, let's... I can't Misty. Misty doesn't help much right now anyway. Another Rocky and a Bounded. That doesn't... Why do I have Bounded Field in here? I don't have super effective damage. That was an accident. We will Rocky. What we would love is if we drew like Palkia. We would love to draw Palkia. They're not going to switch out and hit me, are they? I don't think so. They are going to switch out and hit me. No, is that game? That's game. All right, we've learned a lesson. Rotom is dangerous. Rotom is very dangerous. And they have X speeds. And we don't want a tool. Even if I didn't have the tool, still would have knocked me out. This makes... Yeah, I know I'm supposed to use fighting, but I'm supposed to use water, dude. Let me use a water deck first. Alright, so I've tried this battle a couple times. We've taken out Manaphy completely. We are going to go Suicune to help us draw cards. Items on the other side are bad. Rocky Helmets, Giant Capes. So we have Field Blower, we have Guzma, we have Irida for a little bit of healing because I'm just taking lots of damage. And then we have Inflatable Boat just in case Palkia gets stuck out there. In the active spot, I can withdraw him and maybe switch Suicune in, and then if and when Palkia is ready. Because I don't have any energy ramp now except for Misty. Misty could do a lot though. Then I could maybe get the Suicune. Okay, we're starting with Palkia. I don't want to start with Froakie. I would rather start with Palkia because I'm going second. That gives me a slight energy advantage. Manaphy is my accessories, and I don't have a Manaphy in the deck anymore. Pachi. Wow, they started with Pachi instead of Pika. Dang. I mean, I have the Field Blower, so that's something at least, but they have so many items. I'm glad they're burning both of them right away, though. Pachi doesn't have an item now. And there's my boat. Okay, what's this gonna get me? Another Froakie? No Suicune, man. Where's the Suicune? Say goodbye to your item, buddy. Now, they could cape, but I would much rather them have a cape than a Rocky Helmet, because my HP is very important. Retreat cost is only one less. It's not a free retreat. Be pretty amazing if it was a free retreat, but it's not. Okay, so they're struggling with that energy, like I was saying, that energy curve. And another Misty. Okay, well, I just professored, right? So I can't do this. I always forget that I played a Misty, or I played a Professors. They're charging Pika. So if they have an X speed, they come in and start hitting right away, right? I'm gonna Misty next turn or Irida next turn, depending on what happens. So let's just swing for, if they have the X speed, which I bet they do. That's why they charged Pikachu. Because they knew they were gonna switch it out. Yeah. And they're gonna come in and do a lot of damage. 80, 90, 110. On it, man. If I get the Suicune, that'd be great. Man, I just need all my supporter cards. I need to be able to play them all at once, you know? Alright, let's try this. If we swing right, we're in a good spot, in a decent spot. If we swing wrong, we're not in a good spot. We're swinging right. Oh my god, Misty, where were you 10 turns ago? So now we power up a Froakie. Again, would have loved to have a Suicune sitting here. Discard 3 energy. I didn't realize it was 3. I maybe should have powered it. Well, I mean, Zapdos is going to come in and knock me out, right? There's nothing I can do. If I had, like, It's bad. Because they can also... We know they have a Cyrus. I forgot I did damage to the bench. I need a Cyrus. Or a Repel. Oh my gosh, there's so many cards I could run in this deck. Okay. If this Professors pulls me 3 cards, Greninja, Rare Candy, we win. And they have so many basics. It's crazy. Okay, there goes that guy. 9 cards. There's a lot of cards in there. There's like item burning cards. There's tons of cards in there. Let's see what we get. Another boat. That's one of the least useful. We would happily take a Greninja. Thank God. Still needed the second. How well does Greninja do here? Like we have to chip Pachirisu. Because if we can knock out this Pachirisu in a couple turns, we're good. And I don't think Greninja's at risk of going down here. So we might be able to put Zapdos in range, and we might be able to put Pachi in range. Nothing back there can attack me. Unless they had an elemental switch, but I don't think they do. They're not even trying. Okay. We win, 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 we win. Suicune didn't do a thing. Alright, so that was the hardest one yet. I think this happened to me when I did the Genetic Apex one. I could not beat that Pikachu deck. I was like, how is Pikachu still not relevant today? I was like, I can't beat this thing. I don't know what I was using. Probably Genetic Apex Electric types, which was what? I don't know. Magnezone? Magneton? Zapped. No. What would I have been using? They weren't really good fighting type cards. I was probably using like Golem. Onyx. So I struggled. I really struggled to beat it. So feels good to beat it now. Now I'm gonna try again. We're gonna go back in with a fighting deck. 3 diamond or less. No. Space-Time Smackdown arguably released one of the most broken 3 diamond or less fighting type cards, Rampardos. So I've run this many times. I got to get rid of all of these full arts, so don't let me forget to do that. I need to get rid of that Arven full art. Okay, so alright, I've updated the deck. I did throw a Celebi in here because maybe Riolu instead of Lucario hit. Maybe Riolu's hit. Bounded Fields, and maybe Cranidos. If I don't get the rare candy, if I Cranidos instead of rare candying, I can use Cranidos' attack and not do recoil damage, especially with a Bounded Field that does a lot of damage. So it's a big maybe. And then Arven is in here to help me draw my fossils. We'll see. This is a lot of circumstance. I was saying yesterday how you have to build these decks to like try to resist bad draws. This one is very dependent on how you draw. So we do have the Skull. We need, I can't put that out. What's my basic? My basic is Celebi. That's the worst. I forgot that. So I was either starting Riolu or Celebi. A Pokeball would be really nice. I'm going second. Celebi's attack is Smack. Alright, well, they've got their... I didn't put any Guzmas in or anything in here. I wish this could draw Cranidos. I do wish. Let's see what this gets us. If it gets us a rare candy, we're in a crazy good spot. Oh my gosh. We're in a crazy good spot. We're in a crazy good spot. I think this Pachirisu might go down. To a Cranidos. They're charging the one in the back. That's smart, actually. So I can't rare candy, so I have to Cranidos, right? Which is kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. I kind of am excited to use Cranidos, actually. So with the Bounded Field and with Lucario online, I think I'm doing 70 damage. Double that is 140. Pachirisu comes in and knocks me out. No, it doesn't. It only does 80. What is this game? What's gonna happen here? He's gonna do a lot of damage to me. He's trying to get a bench. Pikachu, Zapdos, yeah, okay. Charging Pachirisu though, for sure. You wouldn't run. You wouldn't run at this, yeah. You have to attack. But I think I evolve and then just headbutt it. And win. Arvin. So this gives me the HP to live the Rocky Helmet damage. But I don't need, I just do the 70. Head Smash does 150, 300 damage. Actually, I don't live the Head Smash damage. 50 and 20 from the Rocky Helmet. If I had a Guzma or something like that, but see you, buddy. And I didn't want to lose a point, was the reason I didn't go crazy damage. I want to try and accomplish the don't lose a point mission so that when I come in later to try and finish up this event for all the rewards, I don't have to stress about losing a point. Good job, buddy. So that, honestly, star of the show, Cranidos. We never used Rampardos' attack. We only used his HP. I'll probably still put Rampardos on the thumbnail. That was much easier. So get 1200 points. So the only thing I was worried about was it was like do 300 damage or do 150 damage or something like that. But it didn't have that requirement, so I didn't need to use the powerful attack. So because of how fast that went, I'm going to keep going. We have a Miss Magius and Gardevoir deck. So if memory serves, we probably need a fighting deck. A strong fighting deck to beat it, and then, which honestly I could probably use Rampardos again, but I think I built one with an EX, and then we have to come in with a weaker dark deck. Okay, looks like I built Donphan. Donphan EX is who I was going to try and beat this with. Donphan Lucario, because Lucario is just that good. What else we got in here? We got Sabrinas, we got Karinas, and we have Arena Eventicity. So we're going to try and do as much damage as we can with Donphan. What does Donphan do? You have to have like extra energy on it, right? If it has 2 extra energy, it does 60 more damage. But with Karina and Arena, we should be doing a lot of damage. Deal 1500 or more damage. Wow. we should be doing a lot of damage even if we don't get all of that extra energy on Donphan. Did I have Memory Light here? I can't remember. I wanted to flail with Donphan instead of going second. I mean, honestly, Donphan's not the worst to go first with. Because you can attack for 1 energy. That's so rare for fighting type evolutions. Ready, go. Man, it has a Mewtwo though. So they have Mismagius, Mewtwo, and Gardevoir. This is another deck I really struggled to beat in the Genetic Apex Expert battles. I think I was able to do it with, because again, all I had really available to me was Golem. Golem and Onyx. Brock. I had to do it with a Brock deck, I think, which was challenging. So, alright, this should be a Riolu or a Phanpy. Okay, another Riolu. That's not great. I would much have rather had the Phanpy. Let's put this out. We're going to tickle this Misdreavus. How much energy does Misdreavus need to attack? Part of me is a little tempted to Sabrina. Let's just hit. I'll just say what's in front of us right now. Supporter card can be used. I don't need a Sabrina. If they evolve, man, if it amazes me how fast. I forgot I'm weak. It amazes me how fast Gardevoir gets online when you're fighting a Gardevoir deck. When you're using Gardevoir, it's like, where the heck is Gardevoir? Oh, that's the Space-Time Smackdown Kirlia too. That's interesting. So we do not need to Karina here. I don't think I need to heal. I think I can just hit and knock this thing out. So their energy count is back to 0, but actually, hold up. If they Gardevoir Mewtwo, they're going to do 70 to me. So maybe I do heal. Because if they have Gardevoir in those 4 cards, Mewtwo comes in and knocks me out right away. So, but I can do decent damage with Karina, and if I get that stinking arena, that stadium, ooh, let's fingers crossed. Honestly, if I could, I also have Sabrina available to me. So if they put in Mewtwo, I can maybe Sabrina and Kirlia if they don't evolve. My phone's struggling. It's been almost an hour. I've been recording almost an hour, so the phone is getting warm. Oh, they put in the Kirlia. Do they power the Kirlia or do they power the Mewtwo? Oh my gosh, if I pull the other Lucario, give me Lucario. Because I can knock this thing out. I want my arena so bad. I think I knocked this thing out. I think I do 80. Oh, almost made a huge mistake there. Oh, okay. Okay, Gardevoir, not a threat. The supporter card can be used. I don't think I care. I don't want a supporter. I really thought this would be a Donphan showcase because Donphan's not even weak to Psychic, he's weak to Grass. So I was like, this is the card I want. Because it won't have a weakness. It's gotta be Mewtwo, right? I'm in suspense as the phone is struggling. I love this Lucario card. So cool. Alright, this Lucario is not going to be around much longer if I can get the arena. I don't even know how much damage I do with the arena. I just want to see it. Let me see it. No. Oh, and I can't even Karina now that I did that, but it might have been worth it. It might have been worth it if I could have gotten the arena. But with second Lucario and Karina, I think Mewtwo's gone. Karina does what? Plus 30. I think it's just barely gone. Unfortunately, I lose a point. Ooh. Are they going to try and get sneaky? No. Okay. Not getting sneaky. Only does 70. Poor Mewtwo. Man, so weak, that Mewtwo card. Where's my Fampies? I didn't get Pokeballs? I got one Pokeball. It drew me a Riolu. Man, Donphan, this was your chance to get on a thumbnail. It's okay, I didn't really have a full art Donphan or a shiny Donphan. Yeah, the phone's warm. Phone is warm. There's the Fampi, guys. No arena either. I wanted the arena. Oh, but I did have a shiny Fampi. There he is. Shiny Fampi. Enjoy. Don't Sabrina. Karina. Yeah, this will be... I'm going to take a break after this because the phone needs to cool down. This is unacceptable, and I apologize. Alright, energize. Fancy Karina has to. And then that should be enough. Yeah, we're doing 90. Bye, Mewtwo. Hope you find your dad. What a game, what a game. It is why I do this instead of like climbing the ranked ladder, you know? You get to go up against all the other decks, but they're not, even though they're expert level, they're not like meta optimized. Like real people are way more challenging than this. Wow, that's a lot of damage. So I'm gonna give my phone a little bit of time to recuperate. We've done a lot so far in this time. We're gonna come back in after I'm done though and try and beat Miss Magius with a darkness deck. See you in a minute. All right, as promised, I'm back. I'm not going to be around long, I don't think, in this sitting. I have, like I said, I'm cooking dinner tonight. So as dinner time approaches, I'm going to have to get up and go do that. But we're doing Miss Magius deck with a dark type deck. And this one is, again, it's kind of a hope and a prayer. So we're poisoning. We're trying to poison with Skuntank here and Nihiligo to help with it, and Poison Barbs, and Osiris, and of course, Bounded Fields. So with a little bit of luck, maybe we can pull this off. Who knows? Let's try to take down a Mewtwo Gardevoir Miss Magius deck with Skuntank. Going first, is that bad for me? It's not good for me. Don't have a Stunky. We just started with Nihiligo and a Poison Barb though, so at the very worst, we can throw that Poison Barb out there and it'll start getting extra poison damage. Poison Barb is more for Absol. Ooh, that's interesting, but I don't have another basic, so really not much I can do. We're just going to try and poison this thing. What would I like? I would like to get a Stunky, and then I could X-Speed. Stunky and X-Speed would be great. Any basic. Give me Professor's Pokeball. That doesn't give me much of a choice. I probably have to heal and power. Do I have to heal? I think I have to heal. If they have the Miss Magius, they probably just take me out. Because I think it does 70. So maybe healing is not relevant. I mean, if they evolve, I lose because I don't have any other basics. Pokeball gives me a little hope that maybe they can evolve. Mewtwo. That's always scary. And a Leaf. What's the plan? They can't move that energy up. I'm gonna get a poison off, and there's my Stunky. Now I think I heal. Because I can live another turn. Wait. Is it worth this? It just poisons. It doesn't do extra damage with poison. So I think I poison with... Okay, I heal. I poison with Nihilego. I bounded field. I do as much damage to a Mewtwo as I possibly can. I try to pull out Nihilego next turn, and then maybe if they get the Gardevoir, that's really bad for me. But I can start swinging with Stunky. I might be able to threaten this Mewtwo with a KO here. Because it's gonna take 20 damage from poison. So I'm definitely threatening the KO. Do I X speed? I think I do. We try to conserve the energy on Nihilego here. Be amazing if... Oh, I only do 10. Okay, maybe I don't threaten the KO, because I'm only going to do 20. Yeah, gone. What a bad Pokemon. What a bad Pokemon. Who knew? Yeah, we'll just scratch it. Bounded field actually goes against me here. If I didn't have the bounded field... Wow, that sucks. Let's put the other Stunky in, actually, just in case, like, Sabrina happens. Without the bounded field, Mewtwo would be going down this turn. Who knew? Because it's going to do 20. It would have been knocked out. So I'm going to have to take a hit. And I can't heal. And next Mewtwo comes in, and actually I get a free hit on this Mewtwo because it died to poison. Thank goodness. So it's gonna start getting poison damaged, and I'm doing double damage. Actually, I don't need to take out the Mewtwo. I can just take out the Mischievous in the back. It was a little unfortunate to lose. I didn't lose a point. I thought I for sure was going to lose the Stunky. I did a great job. I don't understand anything that happened in that match, but I did a great job. Way to come back into a fresh recording and just dominate. Love to see that for myself. Wow, good job, Skuntank. You know, these 3 diamond decks, they're a lot easier to win, maybe. All right, who we got next? Gallade. So, ooh, Gallade, I probably, what do I have to use? Again, I didn't bring my iPad, and I can't check my phone. Screen sharing and all that. Oh, man. So I have to win with an electric deck, and it's the same, basically the same deck we just saw. Pachirisu. So we got shiny Pachirisu, we got rainbow Pachirisu, we got whatever this beautiful art for Pikachu is that I love, and we got beautiful Zeraora. We have switches and cords and items and helmets and capes and Arvins and Mesagozas and all sorts of stuff. It's trying to live. We're just trying to live. Gallade's probably going to be close to knocking us out, so we just got to try and live and hit and do fast damage. So it would be awesome if we get both Zeraoras on the draw, because that generates so much energy with elemental switches and all that stuff. It could be really awesome. But guess what? We didn't get either one. We didn't get a single Zeraora on the draw. This is what Mesagoza is for. Riolu. I mean, we don't get the, I wouldn't say we have an energy advantage. Ooh, Hitmonchan is scary. Hitmonchan does so much damage. Right there, caping. We have all the Mesagozas in the world. Let's try that first. That's probably actually really good for them too, actually. We'll see what happens. Because I would love to get Zeraora. Zeraora is like first turn useful, right? So we will probably helmet the Pachirisu. I mean, it is doing 80. If they evolve into Lucario, they probably won't evolve into Lucario. What they might do is they'll probably try to X-speed into the Hitmonchan. And then they do 50 to me. I think I might cape. I'm gonna cape instead. Unfortunately, Zeraora and all that is dead weight. We didn't get a single Zeraora. They did Lucario. I'm shocked. If they get heads, I'm mad. It's my stadium. You don't deserve to get cards. I'm really surprised they evolved. That is a strong card. Let's see what I get. Because he's gonna do 80 to me now? Stupid Mesagoza. He's not an EX. I can't do extra damage. We just swing. Man. I guess if I would have gotten Zeraora, it wasn't that useful because I don't have a elemental switch either. So he does 80, and then Hitmonchan comes in. Hitmonchan does 50. Ooh, that helps Hitmonchan a lot. I almost need a way to get rid of items. Because there's really no way for me to boost my damage. Almost forgot to Mesagoza. Okay, finally we got some use out of our own stadium. It's a Zeraora. Zeraora also needs 2 energy, doesn't he? It's almost not worth putting it in. It is only 1 point though if I lose it, so maybe we put it in just in case there's a Sabrina or something. And I do think Hitmonchan's coming in, so when Hitmonchan I don't think knocks me out. So I potentially... I'm going to try and get out of this without losing a point here. I could do it. It's possible. Depends on if they switch into something. Don't get any luck. Dang, we both got lucky. I wonder what they got. Okay, he's gonna jab me. It does 50. If they have a Cyrus, then they have a Cyrus, and there's nothing I can do about it. Arven's kind of tempting here. Why is Arven tempting? Just for items, I guess. I just really needed an item for Pachirisu. That's why he's here. Alright, you beautiful Pikachu card that I have featured on thumbnails in the past. With a little luck, I do a lot of damage to it. I do 90, I believe. And then... If he hits me, the Rocky Helmet takes him out. So if he heals, maybe he heals. Switch. I'm not mad about that. So if he heals, he lives, but he doesn't knock me out. No way. Do I have a Cyrus? I can take out the Curlia. I thought I was gonna get out without losing a point. Bummer, dude. Just took a little too much damage, but there's really nothing. I mean, what can I do about that? I say not much. I say nothing. I could do nothing about it. It is the way the cookie crumbled on this. Actually, I don't win yet. I keep forgetting that these are not EX Pokemon, so I'm not getting 2 points for this. I assume, I mean, like, I have to put down another guy here. Now, Gallade, if they bring in Gallade probably knocks me out. I don't know if I have any other items. Oh, it's a Pokemon. I don't know what Arven does. Oh, that was Messagoza. That wasn't Arven. Okay, we're probably powering this Pikachu now. Too bad. I don't know what else to do here. Poison Barb would be kind of cool in this deck, actually. Alright, so if it's Gallade, I probably lose. 70, 80, 90. Yeah, I think Gallade knocks me out. Yeah. Because it does what? 20 more damage for each energy? Yeah, I'm toast. What else could I have done? I don't think there was anything else I could have done there. Cyrus. The Cyrus play. Honestly, I don't think Pikachu is gonna come back from that at all. I probably just needed energy faster. Alright, so full disclosure, I tried the battle again, lost again. We've made some modifications to the deck. So I've gotten rid of Messagoza, we put in Pokeballs. I put in Starting Plains instead, because HP. 20 extra HP helps me live a Gallade hit. So is that good enough? Hopefully. And then just, you know, it's a damage issue. That's just not doing quite enough damage. Gallade also has tons of HP, so I was trying to think of like what can I do to mitigate his HP, and I couldn't think of much. So yeah, we're just gonna try again with some modifications. Also, they have a Cyrus, and their Cyrus is and Lucario. So even with my starting planes, I don't live Gallade hits with Lucario, which is sad, but the truth. But all my things are basics, so I'm hoping maybe with this starting planes it'll help me live a bit longer. I didn't put healing in. Maybe I should have put some healing in. You never know what an Ice Pop can do for you. Also, I'm sure you can tell the phone is a chugging, so all they can do is teleport, so I don't think this Rocky Helmet really does anything for me right now. Can they evolve? No, this is their first turn. They can't evolve. All they can do is teleport. So Rocky Helmet doesn't help me right now. Let's just end the turn, because I'd rather keep the Rocky Helmet for, I don't know, Pachirisu. We did get both our Zeraoras at the first turn, so I was talking about how important that was. Let's see if that actually makes a difference or not. Like, if I get a full bench, Pikachu can come in here and start doing a lot of damage. Lucario, though. Ugh, drawing so many cards, too. That's probably what I need, is like a Mars. And a Guzma. Are they going to teleport? They are. Yeah, okay. But I can take him out if I draw a basic. I did not draw a basic. Oh, I already used both my Pokeballs, so I'm down to Professors. That's my only way of drawing. Do I want to do the Starting Plains? Starting Plains helps them. I'm not interested in helping them yet. You can tell my phone is chugging, and I apologize. Interesting. Now I'm more interested in Starting Plains. Because I would still knock out Hitmonchan. And I'm getting, how much is he doing to me? 60, 80? Lucario's doing 80 to me. And I did take out my capes. So if I had a cape and Starting Plains, I would actually live a hit from Gallade with Lucario, but I think we're gonna put this on Pikachu for the moment. And Lucario is scary. Lucario comes in, does a lot of damage. And they can be working on Gallade in the background. Maybe I need something that hits the bench. Another Starting Plains. That was really dumb. I thought I had more energy. Dang. I think I screwed that up. To evolve into Lucario, Pachirisu goes down. But I should maybe be able to take it out with... Probably not. I probably can't take it out with Pikachu. Well, it only has 100. I'd have to draw a basic, because he goes down to 80, and I need to hit it for 90. Good news is, though, he can't take out Pikachu, but they can Cyrus in my Zeraora. And if they Cyrus in my Zeraora, once again, I lose to Cyrus. I need a basic. It doesn't do it. God. All right, I've made more changes to the lightning deck because I think this is attempt number 4. So this has been the most challenging battle since, I don't remember, the Infernape maybe. Last one I had a chance. I really had a chance. It came down to, and this might be one of the worst starts. So I've removed Zeraora. I don't think Zeraora is the way. And I've gone back to Genetic Apex. I just put in a couple Zapdos because part of the problem has been, am I going first or second? Okay, this is all right for me. I don't have any items. That's a problem. So yeah, I just went back to Zapdos. I was like, it hasn't made a difference. The Zeraora energy. So just throwing it aside, casting it aside for the time being. Now what do I do here? So if they bring in, so technically they can evolve. If they evolve into Lucario, I can't knock it out, but I could with Rocky Helmet damage. Yeah, let's just see what happens. I'm gonna put this on. I don't want to starting planes right now because both of their things might evolve. Let's just end the turn. Honestly, I've been drawing okay. It's just the deck. Oh wow, they're not even going to. Oh, it's one of these. This is problematic. So if they evolve, this is the first time I've drawn Cyrus, by the way, in all of these battles. So now I think I started planes. Because if they go Gallade, I need the damage, I need the energy. I need the HP, I mean. Alright, so we're taking out a Kirlia. And honestly, Gallade didn't even come in last time. That's why it was close, but I still lost. You know, it was all Gallade. It was just Lucario's and Hitmonchan's and all that, so. Man, now I wish I had a Sabrina. Because if I had Sabrina, I could get rid of this. Or I could have tried to get rid of this Kirlia. Alright, so he did do weakness damage. He's going to go down to a whatchamacallit. So, like, this is a chance. Okay, or Corio is also here because delay. I was like, I need something. I can't keep coming up against Gallade with nothing that gets everything gets one shot by it. That's why the starting planes are here now too, because it will let me live without. So do they have Gallade? It's one of their 2 cards. They don't have it. They put in Curly because they don't have it and they think they'll live, but I added the field blower too, just for this reason. Okay, so at the end of the day, Pachirisu did get to shine. That was something that was happening in other battles, is Pachirisu wasn't really getting used. Let me assume this field blower works the way that I think it works. I like that go away noise. Okay, this was the luck I needed. This was the draw I needed, and it was just Pachirisu. Pachirisu was the only one who did anything, so I guess it just depended on them drawing poorly. That's what I've needed the whole time, and it took this long for me to get it. Go shiny Pachirisu. It wasn't the rainbow art Pachirisu, unfortunately, that got... Well, I don't know if it's unfortunate or not. I do like that rainbow art Pachirisu, but shiny Pachirisu gets the win there. See, this is how many times I fought it. But each of those were like 1 point, 1 point. Finally beat it. Okay, so we're gonna do it again. Yay. This time with an advantage, and this will probably be the last one I do in this recording. If you can see, it's already 6 p.m. and as I said, I'm in charge of dinner tonight, so I need to go get on that. So what is my 3 diamond or less? It's Togekiss, Dusk Noir. Alright, so the goal with this one is to get Togekiss online and start attacking and doing damage, but also Dusk Noir can sit on the bench. I just don't want to start with Duskull. That would be the worst. And then Rare Candy can either give me Duskull or Togekiss. And Meloetta helps me draw cards. So That's the plan going into this one. Hopefully we win. My phone is also still chugging, so I did take like a 10-minute break in between losses because I was losing a lot and I don't like losing. So I took about a 10-minute break to let my phone cool down, and it's already heated up again. So we shall see. Hopefully this is a one and done. Fingers crossed. Also had to take out the full art May. So, okay, we started with the one start we did not want to start with, but we have Peculiar Plaza, so at least we can get it out. And we have a Pokeball here, so we can try. Hopefully for Meloetta, honestly. Just start. This is the one nice thing about the 3 diamonds. You can let them go down and you only lose 1 point. My cat says hello. I don't know if you could hear her. Okay, we did get the Meloetta. So now we want a Togepi. Meloetta helps us draw cards. So we have a chance of getting Togepi now, or with the Meloetta draw, we got the Togepi. So now we just need rare candies. Can we get the rare candies? Cynthia doesn't do anything for us. We do need to energize something. I don't think I want to energize Meloetta. I think I'm going to just start with the Togepi. Togekiss needs 2. We can take hits from Hitmonchan a couple times. Not if it goes Lucario. I was gonna say, why are you not drawing me cards, Meloetta? We just need those rare candies, or a Togekiss. We'll put in the Meloetta, just in case it goes down. In case because they have 2 Riolus, right? So if one of them goes Lucario, this first Meloetta is toast. So I think I'm just gonna go full on Togekiss here, hoping for a rare candy. I would love to get Dusknoir online. I think it's such an interesting like mechanic. Again, they do have a Cyrus. We know this. There's another Togepi, so this has to... It's either Togekiss or Togetic. That was the worst. So I think what we do is we retreat this to see... to force their hand, I guess, with the Lucarios. Man, if I would have gotten the Togetic, we would be almost there with Togekiss. Rare Candy's better, but... No professors. 1 Pokeball. I think it's pretty unlucky. It's pretty unlucky how I'm drawing. I'm going to put this here. Do I have Bounded Fields? I don't think I do. I have Peculiar Plaza, and I have another one in there. I can't remember what it was, though. It might have been Bounded Field. If Gallade gets online, that's going to be a little scary. I need to get my Togekiss online. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen here. But that just means Energy Meloetta is still around. I mean, we get Togetic now. Our rare candies are just buried. May is doing nothing here. So we have all of our Pokemon. It's just all of our items and all of our supporters that let us down. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Like, I can put Togepi down, I guess. Rare candy that one, and rare candy Dusknoir. Do some damage to this guy. Wonder what is my other stadium that I put in here? Okay, so this is where it gets scary. That guy is scary. If they switch out now, they do. Togekiss has 140. He does 120, 130. So we live 1. Oh, what a stupid deck. What a stupid deck. do have... Okay, so we are rare candying. We're gonna rare candy into Dusknoir. So it can take some of this damage off of Togekiss, and we are gonna Cynthia. What does Cynthia do? That's plus 50. We do 110, 130. It's actually a lot of damage. Yeah, that's the play here, I think. I don't know what to do with energy though. I guess on this one, just to have another Togekiss ready to go. Only had a chance to hit with Togekiss once before. It would have, I think it would have one-shot the Gallade. Double Lucario means I'm toast. They got both Lucarios. So believe it or not, I thought Togekiss was gonna meet the match of Gallade. It has not. It really has not. It's been really bad, actually. It's been unfortunate. We've lost many of these battles. I can't blame it on any one thing either. It's just they're getting Gallade pretty fast. Is what's doing it. Oh, forgot about that. We would take a rare candy. A rare candy would be great. And a Peculiar Plaza would also be great. Okay, that's interesting. What do we do with that? We put it here, hoping that we draw a Peculiar Plaza quickly. Now it's like, do I want to throw a Cabbie in this deck? I don't have room for all these cards. I was running Messagoza for a while, but it just benefited them too much. They were getting Gallade, and honestly, even without Messagoza, they're getting Gallade really fast. Lucario getting it really fast. We did not get our Peculiar Plaza. We are swimming in Togekiss. Well, let's just put this out for now. We will rare candy. I'm more than willing to let the Togekiss go down here. Or sorry, the Meloetta go down here. In order to keep Togekiss alive a little longer. I'll switch it out next turn if it's still around, but if they evolve into Lucario, it's not going to be around. Yep, it's gone. I'm surprised they didn't start charging Lucario, actually. Alright, Togekiss, this is your time. Thankfully, I knock out Lucario in one hit. I knock out a lot of stuff in one hit. May, I don't need May. Alright, let's see how this goes. Support card to use, yep. I mean, this is one of the first times I haven't had my Stadium. I haven't had Dusknoir. Dusknoir has done nothing, by the way. I haven't been able to use its ability once. He can't attack me. Can I knock him out in one hit? Okay, they didn't. I still knock it out in one hit. Now Gallade comes in and does a lot of damage. So I do need a bench. A bench would be nice. Unfortunately, I guess I could May to try and get a bench. For now, this is the last battle I'm doing today, by the way, win or lose. I guess I get rid of the Togetic, technically, because I have the rare candy and I could go... Oh, I have to get rid of 2. That sucks. You get 2, you lose 2. I mean, I need the bench, right? That's what I said, so... Duskull, you stay. Just in case I need Meloetta to come in and clean up. Let's do that. Let's take out you. It's nice to get rid of the Lucario. Means Gallade hits for a little bit less. And with Cynthia, I think I one-shot the Gallade. So is it true that things finally fell into place for me? They still get the Gallade, by the way. They've never not gotten the Gallade. They're almost going to get a Gallade Lucario. Bounded Field was part of my consideration here. Togetech's back. I think I just have to Cynthia and hope it does enough damage. It does exactly enough damage. I think. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is the battle from the Nether world. It sucked. I really thought Togekiss would be one of my better 3-diamond decks. I really did. But it just wasn't able to do much with this. The drawing just wasn't there, and I put in so many things to try and draw cards, but we got there. We got there eventually. And that's the nice thing. I cut a lot of that losing out, because I don't think it's as interesting and the video would be way too long if I left it in. So I am taking a break. I will be back again to take on this incredibly crazy Darkrai Weavile deck. So I'll see you in a minute. Bye. All right, as promised, I am back. It's been probably a week since I last did any of these Spacetime Smackdown expert level battles, but I am back to do the Darkrai event. Not Darkrai event, the Darkrai battle. Darkrai is so good. This Darkrai Weavile deck is nasty. It's such a strong deck. And I have to beat it with a weakness. So I have to go in with a Psychic deck that is weak to it. So what did I choose? I tried to choose cards that are relevant. Spacetime Smackdown. This isn't a Spacetime Smackdown card. It was a promo card. It's bad. It's Cresselia. Cresselia, is who we're trying to do this with. It's basically like, can we get Giratina? I think. I don't know. Cresselia can heal itself, and so I can charge Cresselia, maybe counteract some of the Darkrai damage. Let's try. If we can make it work, then we can come back in with a deck that has a type advantage, which is probably also not a great deck because it's all 3 diamonds and below. But going first is probably okay. Maybe. How many? He has to discard 2 energy. Okay, and I'm allowed to lose points. I have to remind myself I'm allowed to lose points. So they'll get the energy advantage, which is bad, but I'll be able to heal off. Oh, Dawn. I didn't realize I had a Dawn in there, and I got a Giratina. So that is kind of the best scenario for me. If they want to, yeah. I didn't realize I had Dawn. Oh, don't end turn. I haven't used Giratina. I forgot about this. Okay. End your turn by acquiring energy. That's the rule. Does it have to come from your energy zone? Yes, it does have to come from your energy zone. So all that does is it lets me attack faster, which is interesting. So I'm gonna heal a little bit, right? And then honestly, I'm just going to, before I Dawn, let's do this, right? So they're going to swing for a lot. They hit me for a lot of damage, but I should be full HP, near full HP. No, I won't be at full HP, but maybe close to. We're gonna do this. I do think we'll Dawn. Give us a chance to attack. We get to swing first. We might have a little extra energy at some point. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Cresselia is not a counter to Darkrai at all. Cresselia is like one of the first promo EXs. I think Lapras was the first one. Who also kind of did healy things, but so what do I want to do? Do I want to charge Giratina? This thing comes in and absolutely obliterates me. So I think I charge Giratina. Alright, so I was really having a lot of internal debate with myself here of whether I knock out this Darkrai or not, because my Giratina is not ready to attack. So I was like, I could do another Broken Space Bellow to power up and be ready to attack on the next turn. But Giratina is going to hurt himself when he attacks, which means Weavile just does extra damage anyway. And then with that other Darkrai back there, I'm taking even more damage. So I think I need as healthy of a Giratina as I can, and if Weavile does damage to him, if Weavile does attack me, this is gonna be actually really close. I don't know how this is gonna work out. This is a learning experience for me. I might not have enough HP on Giratina to survive recoil damage and extra damage and Darkrai damage and all that stuff. So actually, okay, they didn't charge Darkrai. Actually, I think what I think I'm gonna put in Cresselia for a turn, just to bring in a healthy Giratina. Oh, and now I don't even have to. Oh, I was very lucky to get that at this moment. So Crust is gonna take a hit, but I'm gonna have a healthy Giratina to come in with. So they're probably gonna charge Darkrai, do 20, do a lot more with Weavile, like 90. So Cresselia is going to be on its last legs. Ooh, that's a little dastardly. Oh, they switched. That's smart. Now I can't one-shot it. Alright, I'm in a pickle. Actually, I don't think I'm in too much of a pickle. I think I still bring in Giratina because I have the Rocky Helmet on it. So if they swing at me with anything, the opponent should go down. Now if they Cyrus me, actually I'm gonna try and heal up Cresselia a little bit here, because if they Cyrus me, that's bad. Too bad Cresselia doesn't heal the active Pokemon like Darkrai does. It'd be a much... Oh, it has to be in the active spot. I always forget that. Oh well, hopefully they don't Cyrus. If they Cyrus, I made a fatal mistake with not lucky ice popping first. I'm sure they have a Cyrus. This whole deck is built around Cyrus. Okay, maybe not. Need a Cyrus. Alright, so I think Ooh, what do I do? Let's see how much Ice Pop does for Giratina here. If we get some lucky Ice Pops, I'm in a pretty good shape. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. And we still have it. That's amazing. So you, just so that you're out of maybe Cyrus range. And then I think it's safe to hit this thing. And I still have Diantha in the back with Dawn. Well, I can't Dawn and Diantha, can I? It might be okay. And all of this with, it's like 2 points on to 2 points. That's kind of crazy. I think I barely survived. No, it does 90. But they don't have energy. Okay, I barely made it out of this. Part of me is just paranoid right now. I'm just ice popping. Yeah, okay, the ice pop is gone. I don't know. I knocked this out, right? Is this game? So I didn't actually know. I was like, do I put Cresselia on the thumbnail for this one? Do I put Giratina on the thumbnail for this one? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm going to decide. Giratina is it won the game. Cresselia is never going to get on a thumbnail though if I don't put it on the thumbnail for this battle. Okay, we're getting close. We have to beat this one more time, and then we have a metal that we have to beat. But it actually has some. The metal deck is interesting. It has some different requirements to win the missions. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how that's going to go. And then for our grass deck, so we do need to come in here with a 3 diamond or less grass deck, which is another unusual one. It's one I've never run. A couple cards that I've never really used. We got Roserade, and there's a bit of a poison element to this too. So Barbs and Neoligo and Guzmas, Bounded Fields, obviously Bounded Fields are just too good. Now it doesn't have to be all grass, as long as it's all 3 diamond or less. So Neoligo is fine. Erica, Leaf Capes. Confident? Never. I'm never confident. Darkrai Weavile is just so strong. Do a Cyrus. No, we didn't see a Cyrus. Do they have a Cyrus? They have Rocky helmets. Oh, this. Did I have Guzma? I think I did have Guzma. I got 2 Guzmas. Combi. I'm going first. I was going second. It's a Darkrai. Man, going second would have been so good. At least I can. Poison Barb doesn't do anything. Do I have healing? Do I have ice pops? Double leaf cape. Yeah, that's what I have. Well, we're gonna leaf cape. So I need to hit my 5 hits in order to get this Vespiquen on. One random basic Pokemon onto you. Not even finding my Vespiquen. I need to find a Vespiquen. What to do? I'm not going to attack, so the Rocky Helmet doesn't do much right now. We call. It's a Nihilego. That's the worst. I guess we'll call again. He can't knock me out. No, even Farfetch'd can't knock me out. Can do lots of damage though. Oh, I got the Vespiquen. That makes things really interesting. Bounded Field, here we come. Now I wish I had the Poison Barb. Well, no, I don't. I need the HP. and a Guzma. And this should take out a Darkrai EX, if my calculations are correct. Yes! Do what you came here to do. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, the nerves, man. We never saw Weavile in this one, which is... Man, that Farfetch card is so good. This is unnecessary, but I'm just doing it anyway. Because we are going to pierce with our Vespa. And that should be everything. That should be everything. Okay, I'm really curious about the metal deck, because I can't remember what the battle requirements are. I have such a weird deck. Vespiquen, well done. I thought this would be the Roserade show, but it wasn't. Yeah, and you can see I still haven't come back in to farm all these other battles for all the other missions, but I will be doing that after I wrap up this video. So I think Dialga Melmetal is our last. Alright, so full disclosure, I tried it with the Centiskorch deck again. Didn't work. Skarmory's just too good. Skarmory hits so hard, so early. Yeah, so we're gonna try it with a Blaine deck. This was my backup plan the whole time. I never once drew a Bounded Field in the Centiskorch battles. Which, oh look, they're both here now. So what does that mean? What does that mean for me? I'm going second. I get to charge. I get to, I might... Skarmory knocks out Vulpix in one hit. So maybe I do Ponyta first. Live a hit. Charge Vulpix. Or hope. We're gonna hope. We're gonna try. We're gonna... This is a bad idea. We're gonna hope that I flip heads with the Tail Whip. Oh, they started Dialga? They didn't have a Skarmory. Okay, Dialga start is the worst possible start for this deck. Unless they have a Leaf. If they have a Leaf, that gives them still a way to get Skarmory in and knock me out. If they don't have the Leaf, I'm in a really good spot. We're hoping for a heads. Heads. Ooh, it's a 50-50. Okay, so if they have Leaf, Skarmory, Tool, I've really botched this one. Alright, they have a Tool. It doesn't look like they have a Skarmory. I have the Bounded Field. Dialga doesn't stand a chance. All these Pokemon don't stand a chance. I probably don't need a Blaine. Yeah, I think the Centiskorch deck, unfortunately, is just too slow. There was no way for it to get online fast enough, and they could charge Dialga too quickly. Now Centiskorch could live, but they had capes. They caped Dialga again. So I tried to make Centiskorch work. It's just I only tried twice. I could have probably tried harder. But alas. And like the poison burn strats, you know, if they would have had a Dialga start, would have been probably pretty awesome. But even the 20 is not going to help you, buddy. Ninetales with the field is just crazy. Ninetales with the field with a Blaine is even crazier. This would have done the 150 damage I needed. 240. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep, it's the Blaine deck. We gotta. We'll probably farm. I don't know. I could even run an EX deck on this, but we won by turn 12. We won without losing points. We won with 3 diamonds or less. That was basically everything I needed to do. So Blaine. There were times I've lamented you. When you have the type advantage, you are just very good. Okay, well, that is the end of my Space-Time Smackdown expert battles. I don't think I handled them expertly, but we got to the end. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me. That's kind of the vibe and the purpose around here. Just helping you pass your time, I hope. in an enjoyable way. So if you enjoyed it, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future content. More battles like this will go up, more TCG, other Pokemon games coming your way. Summer break is just about to begin for me at the time of recording this, so hopefully that gives me a little bit more time and capacity and energy and enthusiasm for putting some effort into this channel. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.